Good morning, Knights of Lionheart. Today we will look at a review of Inquisitors, since I did spend $4.99 on a package for Anne Castlebane's candles, so I can put her into action. So I just thought I would show the process for everybody here in the video. It's Order Wars time, so I'm actually in Kingdom 66, and being away from the Citadel's 30% resource bonus is huge for those who didn't know. Being inside the area of the Citadel, you do get a huge resource production bonus. So I'm running just a little low on food, but I came over here with next to nothing and gained a lot of resources from farming dead cities. Even though you don't score any points, you get the resources. So anyways, let's go look at the Inquisitors. Okay, into the Hall of Justice, and let's see what we have here. Well, I've got my Adrian, which was the first one, Mark 1, that I ended up getting candles for during a tournament, so I'm almost ready to take him up another level of dignity once we get a couple more candles. Now all the doctrine points have been awarded, and he's got one spot for a helmet. Okay, so let's go actually summon in Castlebane. Got a whole bunch of candles here because of the package, so I'm going to summon her. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a look. We'll appoint her in 33 minutes. Let's take a look. Enhance. Wouldn't you know, just in time for coffee. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at what she's good at. Rating head count, warrior health, reduce warrior defense, reduce enemy's warrior offense. Well, that's nice. So she'll be handy in battle. Dignity, still minor. She just started. Once that timer's over, we should be able to bump her up because we have a whole bunch of candles. No experience yet. And okay, so we've looked at everything here. When she becomes active, we'll go ahead and be able to start working with her. So let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and give her those points right now under apostate deterrence. Okay, so that's the first step with Inquisitor. You saw it didn't cost any points to flip them around. Adrian's overloaded with faith. The higher your dignity, the more you can overload. Mark's also overloaded still. So you can see they won't regenerate because they're over the top. So you only regenerate up to the limit of that basic dignity. Okay, so while we are still waiting, let's go ahead and look at items, equipment. Now, you'll notice here in the drop down under equipment, you have Inquisitor's equipment. This is special equipment just for the Inquisitors. And right now, I'm working on armor. And I'm picking on duty. And what's different here than your standard equipment and even your assailant's equipment to some degree is the fact that you're actually going to be making these items, these equipment, pieces of equipment, in order to build the duty. So I've already made these two-handed scythe and the conical helmet, and right now I am constructing full plate for a different reason. Oh yeah, uh, levels deep. The sign. In order to build the sign, I have to build full plate. So what is the sign? Sign is a talisman. Now let's see if we can find it here. They can be different levels. Oh, here it is. See? So to build the sign, I have to have these different items. So it gets pretty interesting. Uh, I'll be working on the full plate, and I'll start building the other items. Eventually I'll build the sign. So it takes quite a bit of effort to uh, build equipment for the Inquisitors, but hey, every bonus helps. While we're waiting for Anne, let's go ahead and flip back to Adrian, since he's so overloaded. Points, and we have the Inquisitors Tournament, Grand Inquisition going on. Right now, if I take out a level 2 apostate, that will be worth 20,000 points. So that means to get to the final 10th checkpoint is going to be 5 level 2s per 100,000, and I basically need 900, and so that's going to be 9 times 5, 45, 47 of them to get to that last checkpoint. Sounds like a lot, but yeah, they want to make you use up your items and to reach those prizes. So while I'm finding a level 2, and I see one on the screen, but I'll step through using the outpost anyways. Okay, so we don't want assailants, we want apostates in this. Level 2 is great. That's the closest one. Oh, well, I guess we have no choice. And is it. Learn something new every day, even though I flipped them over. And I guess is that timer was for how long she's going to be active. So let's go ahead and give her some faith and launch the old attack. So even though I had switched her because of that timer, she is still active. So that timer is for how long you have to use them until they switch back. See, we learn something new every day. And that just shows that even trying to teach, I need to be aware of what I need to know along the way. So never feel bad if you learn something. Just remember what you learned. Okay, so we're going to load her up again, and we'll finish that one off. Okay, well, it's good. She build up some experience on the way. And take a look at what all those nice goodies. Oh, that's right, goodies. Let's go see what those goodies will do. Defeated. Look at that. Some nice silver runes. So let's take a look at those runes. What runes do? Runes enhance the equipment of Inquisitors. And let's see how many shards. Oh, look at that. I got a bunch of shards. Now, looks like big numbers, but you need 1,000 shards in order to make one rune. And then in groups of 4, you can uh, get a higher level rune. So let's go ahead and fuse. So I got 2 runes there. I got 2 runes there. I'm just going to get 1 on that one. Now we get into the ones. And you can see this part's pretty quick. It's just a click-a-thon getting through each one of these. And of course they're ranked in how many you have, so lesser down to this minimum. Alright, now fusion. So for every 4, you can fuse up. So I've got 4 avids. 4 simples will make 1 usual. So let's go ahead and fuse that, and we'll just let it go. Now the storeroom works just the same as the gemery, which is your simple fragments, your usuals, unusual, your rare, your uh, epic, and legendary. So to get a legendary would be 4 of those times 4 of those times 4 of those times 4 of those times 1,000 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the fourth, what, 64? 64,000 runes to get your legendary. Okay. And once you actually have equipment, then you can start mounting them. So you've got time to collect these and get them ready. Okay, we don't want to get our free gift. You know, the timer gets longer each time through. Since we're in the middle of the orders war, let's take a look at that. We're way ahead of our opponent. What's neat is if you go in here and look, you can look at tournament statistics and see where points are being scored. There's a lot of ways to score points, so whenever there's an order war, you always want to participate so you can get some of the benefits. Having the Citadel is a big advantage because that allows us to do these transformings, which gives us some numbers, um, points from all the apostates. See where we rank overall. We were running about 5th. We're now 12th, so everybody's catching up with us. And, ooh, look at that. Kind of ahead of the game here, but I'm sure people will catch up to me once I get to work. Okay. Grand Inquisition. Let's see. Number did change. Notice it added 20,000. And that is basically your Inquisitors. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up and have a good day.